because the SAC PR's rankings of people are like totally different than ours because they only looked at like gamers.
Oh, I have a question. Why does Sacramento have a PR?
Why does Sacramento have 2 PRs?
Okay, so these are 2 different questions that I have to answer one after the other, right? Sacramento has a PR because we want to encourage people to not only come out to our weeklies, but to come out hungry, right? Not just to like clock in and just hope for an easier bracket next week, but to actually want to improve every single step of the way. The reason we have 2 is the idea was to try to go for something like the X Factor that the PGR has, where you pull a lot of the top players and ask them how strong they think everybody is, but then the other one is database.
All right.
Yeah.
So, what I'm going to say is I see what you guys are trying to do, but it's very interesting that no other sub-region does that, and all the sub-regions are hungry and go out to all these events.
No, I agree with you. It is a little bit odd. Like the only time Sacramento had a PR previously in Smash 4, it was when like the PR was like obviously Bay biased. And we were just fed up with that. Like, okay, if they're not going to rank our players, we will. But ever since...
I mean, the Bay's the GOAT.
Back in Smash 4...
I mean, the Bay's awesome. Oh my...
I almost took that bait, Matt. But I had a moment to breathe. I'm like, okay, he's just messing with me.
In Smash 4, I thought the Bay was... I mean, Sac was so free. There's only one person that I hated, and that was Shaky, and he's from Florida. Let's be real.
Everybody was free for you in Smash 4. That doesn't count. Okay.
Not anyone that played Ness.
Okay, so we didn't have any Ness mains. That was whatever. There's loser semis is happening right now, and Legit has a full stock lead.
You started about all this. You had to get into full depth detail.
You asked me for the history, and I delivered. Am I being attacked here?
I mean, I guess that's true. Right, getting back to the match, us blabbering, I don't know what happened. I seen Legit trade his back air and kill him early the first stock. I had no clue what happened the second time.
He's just been kind of like dancing a lot around Teb's range. Teb's been like, he still is able to find decent sized punishes because Pichu's so light. It's a lot harder for him to get like the really big extended stuff, especially because like Pichu can teleport anywhere in disadvantage because of agility. Like you have to kind of call out where exactly he's going when you throw out your own hitbox.
Is he dead? See, that's the one thing I really like about Pichu. I see him get hit by almost any move at like 100. I'm like, oh, is he dead?
I mean, he deserves to die, right?
Yes, he 100%.
I do like Hazmat's allegory. This is the Akuma of Ultimate. It is a character with that annoying air fireball who's like crazy strong, but the catch is like he is glass of glass. Like he will just fall apart if you find yourself one opening.
Hey, that is true.
Oh, okay. So down smash is actually a really sick anti-air. It's a really sick just move for Pichu because it has iframes.
I disagree,
it has iframes on startup before the hitboxes come out.
He doesn't need it.
Oh, okay. He doesn't need it.
So this is my most hated character in the game for several reasons.
Yeah, go on.
P2 should not be able to edge guard as well as he does, on top of being as strong as he is, on top of being able to combo as well as he does, on top of being as fast as he is.
You know what I think, honestly, the adjustment that I'd like to see for Pichu is, they can leave everything the same. I want to see him hurt himself more. Because I have never heard a Pichu main say, I considered going for this follow-up, but it did too much self-damage, so I didn't think it was worth it.
I agree with that.
Until it gets to that point where it's legitimately a risk for them, I don't think it's enough.
I was actually really worried about Legit's Pichu. It doesn't seem like a very big, legit character, right?
Yeah.
He made Diddy in Smash 4. He wanted to main Richter on startup of this game.
Yeah.
Why is he playing Pichu?
He's playing Pichu because ever since the end of Smash 4, he's been searching desperately for an answer to Mario. And we saw that in this PR season too. He would win until he had to fight a Mario, and then he'd lose. In pretty much every bracket, he was 1-5 against Prodigy and 0-5 against Dante. It was pretty tough. So looking to this Pichu is just okay, here's a character where I'm actually as fast as them and I get as much blood for my openings as they do for his. Yeah. And that's been always the thing that he's found frustrating about fighting Mario.
Oh wow. I actually thought that Dante was going to die there. Teb barely holding on that stock.
Yeah.
Taking the first stock this time. Actually, he did that last game too. Then he got robbed in broad daylight.
Yeah.
Twice.
What I actually...
Oh, wow.
There we go.
Super deep for it. I like that.
The thing I just realized that I haven't seen Legit go for off. There we go. There's a grab, but especially I want to see more of these up throw DI chases into Thunder, right? Because that's the reason why people are terrified to block against Pichu. That's why Void finds so many openings elsewhere, because they're not shielding because they don't want to be thundered at 60 and die.
Do you know what I don't see any Pichus do besides Void? And I was actually talking to him at Nimbus.
Yeah.
he falls off up airs people, and it combos into thunder.
Oh, that's gross.
And as we say that,
I
Pichu getting exploded from that force smash. Really good call on the agility.
Yeah.
That's the biggest thing I really love what they designed Pichu with is he or she
Yeah.
does not have a hitbox on that beat.
Yes, as it should
So
be.
like I feel like if they did, I would want this character gone completely.
Oh yeah, this character would actually be like absurd. As it is, it's a really good edge guarding recovery, but not a good like self-protecting recovery.
Yes.
And that's part of the balance. Is like the idea is like when you open him up, he should be in prime punishment range.
Yeah. Because think about all the times that someone. Oh, that was a really good parry. Think about all the times that like if he went through you and hit you.
Oh my god.
Because like versus Pichu versus Pikachu is like if they want to use that, oh you're so dead.
Yeah.
If they want to use that as an escape tool, like if you still have a hitbox, you're gonna catch them every time.
Yeah.
And it makes it even easier to two-frame Pichu.
Because like you can be bold and just like literally jump and hug the ledge as you throw out your hitbox, because you know he's not gonna beat it.
All right. So both games were very convincing, even though I will say Legit's game that he won was a little bit more interesting. Very early stocks being taken away from Teb. I almost said Prodigy. See Mario Wednesday Night Fights, I think Prodigy. But Teb, I feel like both games outplayed him.
Yeah.
But was only able to snag one win. So we're going to game 3, and we're going back to Smash Bros. Very interesting. I think after that display, I'm very surprised Legit went back to the stage. I feel like he wanted a little bit more room.
Yeah.
But that's not the case.
I think so too, because like whenever he's been getting boxed by Teb, specifically when it comes to the anti-airs, because Legit likes coming in with these nairs and back airs, like Teb's been throwing out like up tilt and stuff and beating him out and then juggling him for a solid like 40%. And like that's half your life bar when you're Pichu. You can't afford to be losing that.
Yeah. I think that's the thing that like that's why I feel like a lot of people haven't been like super counter pick heavy when it comes to stages in this game so far. And I really don't understand why, because like it's obvious in that last match he was getting smothered.
Yeah.
And like what I don't see from Legit a lot, because I've only played this Pichu once. I played Midomo many times. Is he does not approach with Thunder Jolt at all.
Yeah.
Like he does it very rarely.
Oh, you saw that Teb was afraid of the Thunder though. He tossed out that cape immediately to not only stall but also reflex it.
Legit has been very consistent at getting those, but unfortunately sometimes he's not getting enough when he needs to kill him. Oh my god, the raw up air.
If you die at a raw up air, that's how you know he's like in a tier of his own when it comes to lightness.
Yes.
But Teb's going to go ahead and try to stay alive. That forward tilt is the bane of so many people. Yeah.
Oh, he can make that back. That is unfortunate.
I mean, he kind of has to, right? If he tried to air dodge or if he got hit, those would both kill him. So it's just like, fine, maybe I'll live, but at least I'm doing damage to you on my way out.
Yes. All right, well, nair to jab. Oh, dude, he's been so good with these parries.
I think
Especially with back air, because Legit, like you said, loves that back air.
Yeah.
Landing with it. Oh my god. Legit is letting it rip, and he's going to get a big, juicy combo from that.
Now, what's the question is in terms of the edge guard. He's looking for that down air, was barely off of the spacing, got picked up by that disjoint on the super jump punch.
All right. That's what you were talking about earlier, especially on that character like Pichu. That down tilt is not giving Teb quite what he needs when he hits it.
Yeah.
Oh, you might be dead.
I can understand why he opts for down tilt, because Teb has good enough reaction time that he can actually get really reliable connections with it because it's fast enough.
Yeah.
But just like
you are dead.
He's like, you're dead. But like, yeah, it's like you're not able to. I guess it's just gonna come with time, is figuring out what to do when you pop them up with down tilt to like actually secure the stock.
I also feel like it might be like a habit from Smash 4.
I think you're right.
I feel like the move was just so much better as a combo tool.
Down tilt the F smash was like the wave.
Yeah. I hate that combo. All right, back into this match. Teb evening it up after Legit killing him at 60% with that jab block. But this is not a good position to be in.
Gonna chill here, catch the jump. I love it.
Really good.
Especially because the way,
oh my.
Beautiful deep and doesn't die. Good. I was like, if he fast falls, he actually died at the very end. You can saw the explosion.
I was looking right there.
If somebody can like go back in the VOD and like take a photo of that, Legit actually died right like a couple frames after after Teb did. But it's probably because he knew he was living, so he didn't bother jumping.
I love Legit's reaction, and it's actually so funny looking at Chris, from knowing him for so long and just remembering how he looked when he played against a Mario in Smash 4.
Oh, yeah.
And just looking how he looks like a competitor. He looked like a lost dog every time I fought at Mario in Smash 4. And just looking at him now, it actually makes me happy because like I feel like he's gaining so much life.
Yeah.
Like, he was losing so many years off his life fighting against Mario in Smash 4.
Now he's getting them back.
Yes. Rejuvenating himself.
He's just taking his... The funny thing is, like you mentioned the way... Oh my god. Okay, good. He's not dead. I was so scared because it's Pichu. He could actually die to that.
That's why almost anything hits Pichu, I'm like, are you dead? I just never know.
Yeah. But like whenever I'd see Teb beat people, sometimes when he'd shake their hands, if you like took a photo of it, it looked like he was stealing their soul during the moment after.
I mean, that's Mario in a nutshell.
Yeah.
I mean, Mario is not a character that is going to win from honest behavior. So usually when you lose to him, it feels very, very sour.
Oh,
but
man.
now Pichu is very similar. Pichu hits you 2 or 3 times and you're dead.
Oh, yeah.
And Pichu gets in, like, I mean, Pichu doesn't have actually the best ways to get in, actually. I think Pichu's masked a lot by Thunder Jolt approaches.
Yeah.
It's not very easy, and not everyone has a reflector. But like Pichu's approaches are pretty telegraphed. Like you said, like Ted was calling him out and punishing him a lot for trying to approach with these nairs and these forward airs.
Yeah.
And like if you really space it around that, like look, he's jumping and nairing constantly to approach.
But like what's changed this time is actually Legit's timing for these aerials. Like he ran up to Teb and he waited half a beat for Teb to put in his anti-air like back air, and then he jumped and naired into it.
That is true, but I mean he's still like at this point like he's doing it so much that I feel like Teb caught on way quicker.
Yeah.
But it's the same concept that he was punishing for, just he needs to adjust his timing now.
Yeah.
And he's not, and Legit is getting away with murder for it.
I kind of love how big of a thing timing mix-ups are in Ultimate. Like
Oh,
they
yeah,
were still
it's
a
so
thing.
beautiful.
They were still a thing in Smash 4, but they're so much bigger in this game.
I think the big thing too is because so many characters can do it. It's not just like this elite exclusive type of character that can do it.
Yeah.
It's like so many characters have amazing aerials, can approach so much better.
Yeah.
So
Gonna catch the spot dodge with the forward smash, and Legit with a hair of a lead, but more importantly, up 2-1 against Teb. Again, this is one of his demons in the past season, dealing with Mario, and Pichu seems to be his answer for this.
yeah, at least for now, because you have to remember, he knows how to fight Mario. Dude, the Mario's not how to fight Pichu.
Ah, that is also really true, yeah.
Because Legit was good against Mario, it's just he would get too tilted. And Legit, I feel like he's very similar to me, where he gets tilted very easily, and when he's tilted, it's usually curtains closed.
Oh, yeah. Coming back from a tilt, that is an entirely different skill onto itself.
Oh, yeah.
Requires some interesting drills to get over it in terms of training.
But that's why anyone can be good at this game, but not everyone can compete at a high level.
That's a fantastic way of putting it, yeah.
All right, and he has, I mean, Mario isn't kill percent if I've ever seen someone in kill percent. Pichu is...
Up throw, gonna get the Thunder, and he gets it, but the Smash Ball platform saves him. I want to believe that Teb DI'd specifically for that protection, too.
He DI'd that way earlier as well.
Yeah, and...
Is that it?
Barely alive. Teb at 139%. He backed off because he was afraid of what, like...
The forward tilt.
Exactly, but then he backed off a little bit too much. That intimidation is a forced error. So if he got hit by that F tilt, he would have died for sure.